Imagine you're in a room with someone who constantly seeks attention, manipulates situations to their advantage, and appears to have little regard for your feelings or boundaries. Every conversation feels like an interrogation or a performance, and the moment you express your thoughts or emotions, you're met with dismissal or worse, belittlement. Sounds like a nightmare, right? The person you're dealing with might just be a narcissist. Narcissism is often misunderstood, and navigating relationships with narcissists can leave you feeling drained, confused, and helpless. But here's the thing. There are strategies that can help you manage these encounters more effectively. And in this article, you're going to discover secrets that no one tells you about dealing with narcissists. Stick around, because these insights could change how you interact with them for good. As we delve into the topic of narcissism, it's essential to understand that narcissists aren't always the exaggerated villains we often see portrayed in movies. They can be charming, captivating, and at times even incredibly persuasive. However, their deep need for validation and admiration often masks a fragile self-esteem. So, how do you protect your sense of self when you're constantly faced with someone who seems to think the world revolves around them? It's not easy, but with the right approach it is possible. So before we jump into the strategies, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video, because what you're about to learn will reshape your understanding of narcissism. Grab a seat, because this could be one of the most eye-opening discussions you've had in a while. The first secret you need to know about dealing with narcissists is understanding that they are experts in playing on your emotions. It's like a game for them, an ongoing performance where they try to control the narrative, bend situations in their favor, and elicit the reactions they want. One of their most powerful tactics is gaslighting. This manipulative strategy can leave you questioning your own sanity. For instance, a narcissist may twist your words, make you doubt your perceptions, and create an environment where you feel like you're always walking on eggshells. Over time, this constant emotional warfare can wear you down. You might find yourself apologizing for things you never did, or second-guessing your reality. The key to surviving this is recognizing the game and refusing to play. Trust your instincts, and never allow a narcissist to make you doubt your own experiences. You are not crazy, and you are certainly not the one at fault. The second secret is about establishing and maintaining strong boundaries. Narcissists will test your limits, often pushing you to see just how much they can get away with. They might invade your personal space, disregard your needs, and even guilt-trip you into complying with their demands. But here's the thing. Setting boundaries isn't just about saying no. It's about consistently enforcing those boundaries without giving in to their tactics. It's crucial to be firm and clear about what is and isn't acceptable. But here's where things get tricky. Narcissists can be exceptionally persistent. They know how to push your buttons and manipulate the situation to make you feel guilty for standing your ground. They might throw tantrums, use charm to get you to relent, or even play the victim to make you feel responsible for their feelings. But stand your ground. Be unapologetic in your boundaries. And remember, you are not responsible for their emotional reactions. The third secret is understanding that narcissists thrive on admiration and validation, and they often do so at your expense. Their need for constant praise and attention can leave you feeling invisible or unappreciated. In any relationship with a narcissist, you might find yourself doing more than your fair share, whether it's emotional labor, caretaking, or even making sacrifices for their well-being. And in return, you're left with crumbs, little to no recognition for your efforts. This is a major red flag. If you find yourself constantly overextending yourself to please a narcissist, it's time to reassess the dynamic. Narcissists rarely show gratitude or acknowledge your sacrifices, because they're too focused on themselves to truly recognize others. In these situations, it's vital to practice self-care and set clear expectations for what you need from the relationship. Don't let their insatiable need for admiration drain your energy. The fourth secret you need to know about narcissists is that they are master manipulators who will never admit they're wrong. If you've ever tried to have a rational conversation with a narcissist, you've probably realized that they are experts at deflecting responsibility. Rather than owning up to their mistakes, they will shift the conversation to focus on your flaws or errors. You might even find yourself apologizing for things that were never your fault or, even worse, being gaslighted into believing that everything that went wrong was somehow your doing. This creates a toxic cycle where the narcissist keeps control, leaving you feeling confused and guilty. This pattern of manipulation is not accidental. It is a deliberate tactic narcissists use to maintain power over others. Narcissists rarely take responsibility for their actions, particularly when it challenges their carefully crafted image of perfection. This avoidance of accountability is central to their behavior, as admitting wrongdoing would shatter the illusion of superiority they work so hard to maintain. Recognizing this dynamic is the first step in protecting yourself from emotional harm. It's crucial to remember that this behavior is not a reflection of your worth or actions. It's a reflection of their inability to take responsibility. Breaking free from this cycle requires a shift in perspective. Understanding that narcissists rarely accept accountability can be liberating. When you stop seeking validation from someone who will never provide it, you regain your sense of self-worth. Instead of being caught up in their narrative, you can focus on your own truth and emotions. This can help you feel more empowered and less entangled in their web of manipulation. It's essential to trust your own experiences and not let the narcissist's version of events cloud your judgment. Once you realize that narcissists will not admit their faults, it becomes easier to stop engaging in futile attempts to get them to see things from your perspective. You begin to set healthier boundaries, knowing that no amount of reasoning will change their behavior. With this awareness, you can start to protect your emotional well-being by limiting interactions that put you at risk of being manipulated. The more you understand the psychology behind narcissism, the more prepared you'll be to handle difficult situations without sacrificing your own peace of mind. The process of detaching from a narcissist's manipulation won't be easy, and it won't happen overnight. However, understanding these crucial secrets can help you begin to make positive changes in your life. You'll start setting stronger boundaries, trusting your instincts, and learning how to break free from the toxic cycle of manipulation. The key is recognizing that you don't have to be a victim of a narcissist's control. With the right strategies, you can take back control of the situation and regain your emotional autonomy. Thank you so much for staying with me and engaging in this important discussion. If you found the insights helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on more content that can empower and enrich your understanding. Remember, knowledge is power, and truly understanding narcissism is a crucial step in protecting yourself from harmful relationships. By recognizing these patterns, you're not only equipping yourself with the tools needed to safeguard your emotional well-being, but also empowering yourself to navigate any future situations with confidence and resilience. You've got this, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. Keep growing, keep learning, and stay strong. Imagine you're in a room with someone who constantly seeks attention, manipulates situations to their advantage, and appears to have little regard for your feelings or boundaries. Every conversation feels like an interrogation or a performance, and the moment you express your thoughts or emotions, you're met with dismissal or worse, belittlement. Sounds like a nightmare, right? The person you're dealing with